Police have spent nearly 50 years trying to solve this case, and yet they still cannot explain it. And that is the case of the Yuba County Five. On February 24th, 1978, five friends from Yuba City, California went to a college basketball game together and afterwards stopped at a convenience store to get snacks. And that was the last time anybody confirmed seeing them alive. A few days later, their car was found abandoned on a remote mountain road in the middle of nowhere. It wasn't wrecked, it still had gas, and it wasn't stuck. And this is where it gets even weirder. Months later, a search team discovers a U.S. Forest Service van about 20 miles away from the abandoned vehicle. And inside, they found one of the men, Ted Weir, lying dead in bed. What's crazy is he was surrounded by tons of canned foods and emergency supplies that could have lasted him for months, and barely any of the canned foods were touched. He was even located right beside a propane tank that could have provided heat, and it was also barely used. The others were eventually found in the surrounding wilderness, except one of the men, Gary Matthias, who was never found at all. But here's the question that still haunts investigators to this day. Why would five grown men abandon a perfectly usable vehicle, walk miles into the freezing mountains, pass shelters along the way, and not use any supplies that quite literally could have saved their life? Let me know what you think happened to these men.